Hi everyone, my name is Amit and I like to make things. Today I'm going to show you a simple hack that I made to my coffee grinder that I think you're going to like. So I've been using the Lagom Mini by Optional for the past 12 months maybe. So this is it. It features a 48 millimeter conical burr. I'm using the Moonshine burrs by Optional. I'm absolutely loving it. I love the design, I love the build, I love the super small footprint, and I like the coffee it produces. I think it produces high clarity, notable sweetness, notable acidity, which suits my personal preference. Not huge on body, but I've been loving it for filter and espresso. So auto shut off is a feature that's been preserved for the more prestige or pricey grinders. I know that the Optional P100 has it. I know that the Fellow Ogen 2 has it. It's not as pricey, but it's filter only. And I know that a lot of home grinders like it, like this one, or like the Niche, or like the Varia, or the whole DF64, 64V, 83 series, which has been in a lot of households. So auto shut off is a feature that basically tells your grinder to finish grinding or turning off after a certain amount of time or after it's finished grinding. Okay, so it's a new day. I've been editing the video and I noticed that I forgot to add something important. The whole reason for me doing this mod is just that I don't love the button placement on the Lagom Mini. I think it's finicky and just reaching out to the side is not so comfortable. I know that's something that a lot of DF owners have been suffering from too. So yeah, that's the main reason for me doing this mod. Might not be as important for you if you have like a niche or something. I'm going to use two external devices to connect this grinder to my smart home. A smart socket. This is the one that I like. I've been using it for the past years on my espresso machine. It's by a company called Aqara that uses a third-party firmware to connect to Apple HomeKit natively. And there's probably one that suits you better to connect to Google Home or Amazon Alexa or, I don't know, its own app. But yeah, a simple smart socket. The second one is the Aqara button. I hope you can see. First of all, big fan of Aqara products. I've been using it all over my smart home. Connects easily and reliably to Apple HomeKit platform that I'm using to manage my smart home. Basically exposes 3 actions to the smart home: single press, double press, and a long hold. Today we're going to use one of them, like a single press, to create an automation or a shortcut to grind for 30 seconds. That's it, nothing fancy. Grind for 30 seconds, turn off the grinder. 30 seconds would be roughly more than enough time for me to grind 18 grams for light roast espresso on this grinder. So I find it a good time for me. Other times may be better times for you. Maybe you're using the Niche for dark roast coffee. So maybe 15 seconds, I don't know. Okay, big disclaimer, big warning about this video. My major concern about doing this mod to this coffee grinder is it uses a DC motor, and I'm absolutely terrified of it, I don't know, staying on sometime when I'm not home and just grinding and the motor just, I don't know, killing the brushes. I don't know if it's brushless or not, but I don't know, killing the motor. So take this in mind when doing this mod, if doing this mod. What we are going to do about this is 2 things. One, we're going to automate a shut off with the button. And the second one is we're going to make an automation on my smart home that every time this grinder turns on, it's going to turn off 45 seconds later, no matter what. Okay, without further ado, I'm gonna move this stuff away, get the iPad. I'm gonna show you the screen and how I'm creating my automations. And we're going to connect everything and see what we get. We brought the iPad and I'm going to turn on screen recording in 3, 2, 1. And I hope I can sync the times, but yeah, let's create an automation. So I already added this smart plug to my smart home. Just gonna connect it real quick. And yeah, okay. So the first and foremost, most important thing is to create an automation to always shut off the grinder 40-45 seconds after it started grinding. So I'm gonna hit the plus button, add automation, and accessories controlled. We're gonna choose the coffee grinder, which is actually the smart plug. Hit next. When it turns on, anytime, any people. And we're gonna scroll all the way down and convert to shortcut. We're going to when it turns on, we're going to wait for, let's do 40 seconds. Yep. And then we're going to control the coffee grinder. We're going to set it to off. It's nice. And we're going to call it auto shut off grinder. Okay. So that's the first thing that we need to do. The second thing that we need to do is to add an action to our button. We're gonna go to the kitchen and we're gonna hit the button and we're going to add something for the single press. Let's again scroll all the way down and convert to shortcut. And then when we press, we want the coffee grinder to turn on. And then we're going to wait for, let's do 30 seconds, more than enough. And then we're going to set the coffee grinder to off. If you want, we can just triple check. We can do like a wait 5-second thing and then shut it off again. Just to be on the safe side. Okay. Yeah, kitchen button single press. Okay, so I have the grinder back in place. I have the socket attached to my power source. I have the grinder attached to the socket. I have my button wireless ready. I can put it wherever I want, on my desk, on my wall, anywhere. And we're gonna test a single press. 3, 2, 1. Takes a second. But it's grinding. Nice. Did you see that? Now we're going to check our safety feature. I'm going to turn on the coffee grinder manually. Let's do it via Siri this time. I can do it via one of the buttons on the home app, but let's do it via Siri and let's see if it shuts off after 45 seconds. So, hey Siri, turn on the coffee grinder. And there you have it. 45 seconds later, it's off. So the button does take like 1 second, 1.5 seconds to actuate, probably because it's wireless and it needs to connect to the smart home. Smart home needs to actuate the automation. Automation sends to the socket. Socket turns this thing on. But it is something that I don't know, taking in with what I'm getting out of this automation. So looks good to me. let's make some coffee. I'm gonna use something by a local roaster. I'm probably not gonna drink it because I'm out of my caffeine hour. 16.5 grams. Pretty dark. So now for the big show. Yep. Off we go. I can get used to this. On the next video, I'm going to show you how I modded with this espresso scale to fit flush in my machine. Okay, for now I just want to say thank you for watching. I'm pretty happy with the outcome. I hope you are too. And see you on the next one. Cheers!